everyone, it's Angie, and today I'm going to be doing the Toonme challenge. It's where you take a selfie of yourself and draw half of yourself as a cartoon. I've already done a couple drawings and it's been super cool. If you want to check how those came out, I posted them on my Instagram, so be sure to see them after this video. So I don't usually draw on my computer too often, and it was definitely a challenge for me. I was going for more painterly style because to me I think it hides the imperfections pretty well, especially since I'm not that great with digital. But I think in the future I definitely want to attempt other styles for this challenge because I saw so many creative ideas on Instagram. So what I did first was create a few layers over the picture and decide where I was going to divide it and which side was going to be painted. It was kind of complicated because of the angle I was in, but I ended up going with the top left side. Then I aligned everything with black, and on a separate layer I started the painting process. How I approached it was I used the color picker and a basic blending brush to paint on my face and hair. That way I could get all the colors and shadows right, so they match the lighting. For the eye, I first followed the shape and angle, then I used the selection tool to make it bigger so it looked more cartoony. And I just kept building up the colors following the shape of my face. For my hair, I simplified the shapes and then I went over with some strands of highlight so it gives it an impression of the curls. For the background, I followed a similar process, but I used a more textured brush as well and used the color picker a lot so it blends with the other half of the photo. I was really going for a painterly style for the background, especially because I wanted the main focus to be on my face, so I didn't worry too much about the background and all the little details. I just made sure the colors were the same. Throughout the piece, I'm working over the photo and under the line art, but the line art isn't going to be in the final work. I'm only using it as a guide because I really like how it looks without it. So after I paint over the picture, I'm also hiding the picture layer so I can make sure that my painting is well covered without any gaps and spaces of white, and also to make sure it looks like me and the pose and angle of my face stays consistent with the photo. Towards the end, I'm mostly working on the overall appearance of the picture and adding the highlights to my hair and eye so it doesn't look flat. I also took the liberty of adding more color to my cheek and on my eye, and added more color on my eyelid and more noticeable highlights. Throughout working on this painting, I thought it wasn't going to look good at times just because this wasn't exactly one of my favorite selfies and the lighting wasn't anything special and the quality just isn't really that great, but I ended up liking the result and seeing the differences of the two sides. And anyway, you guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to check out my social media in the description, and I'll see you next time. Bye!